Hello, YouTube, and welcome back in. We are... I don't know what's happening in this game. It's fine. It's turn 165. We look great. You guys look great. Time for rationalism, for sure. The one really cheap... Well, not cheap, but something that you can always rely on with Korea, which is incredibly powerful, is that rationalism will always be relevant, because rationalism requires you to fulfill two criteria. One, having a top 10 city, so tall cities, and the other is the campus district needs a +3 adjacency bonus. Korea's is always +4 unless you stack in other districts and stuff. So it's almost always going to be relevant unless you take over stupid Brazilian cities like we did. But in most cases, it will be quite relevant. Actually, don't think this is worth it. We run double this. I do need culture somewhere, but the amenities are good. We still need a ton of builders. This is fine. Oh my god, with the floods. So that brings us up to like 300 science. It's pretty good. I guess I have to build this factory as well. Might as well build it. Spend our money elsewhere. Part of the issue with us not being kind of where we want to be, no cultural city-states and only one scientific city-state at the moment. Lots of gold. In fact, we can probably get it. Well, that's first time Sue's. I should wait, because that'll be era score in 3 turns, assuming nobody else does it first. Wait a turn there. Hey, Bobby Bronco. Thanks for lurking. Have not built Ruhr quite yet, no. Plans on it, though. Plans for it. I don't want that. One of these industrial zones does need the factory radius. 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. So it can be this one. That's fine. This Ruhr doesn't happen there. So we'll go ahead and do that. Again, there's a ways left in this game, so these industrial zones do get some chance to pay for themselves. Yes, floods will increase farm yields and just tile yields in general, as do hurricanes, blizzards a little bit, volcano eruptions a lot, but yeah, floodplains are really cool now because these rivers actually flood. So there's a dam district now which prevents it, but it halves the yields you gain. Or you can just play Egypt, who's immune. Colossus to Shaka.
No innovation in the...
All right, so we're back in the position where the city's flipping. We have 2 turns on the era, though. I'm hoping the golden is just enough to hold it. All right, on to chemistry. Oh, and I wanted to pop this guy? Or no, I already did. Do we want this? And do we have a +5 area? No? It's probably fine now. Just gonna use it. If you don't use it, you lose it. That's what I know. This city growing could help us quite a bit. Try to get them a couple builders. City state units get promotions? Not that I've ever seen. But that's a good question. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen city state units with promotions. Still thinking about population as I chop these. Levied ones can, yes. For sure. But yeah, so shots in these in the event history, you can actually see what happened and how many fertilized tiles, how many damaged tiles, and how many citizens were lost. So you do get some benefit, but bad things can also happen. So 24 fertilized tiles. That is a heck of a haboob. Yeah, there is a promoted unit here. Now that could have been levied, leveled up, and then been given back. So I don't know for sure that they've gotten their own. Sure.
Economics is a subject.
My trade route. Look at that tile. Why is he keeping this army here? I don't know. I really don't know. They haven't been going away. +4 theater square. Quite good. The question is, can you merge levied units in yours into cores? Ah, that's a good question. Sacrador, how you doing, buddy? Look at me building industrial zones just for you guys. I don't think that's correct, by the way. I think you're supposed to do the commercial hub. But again, it should hit these other cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It won't. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will. Yeah, it'll hit these ones. So you want like a industrial zone radius on all of your cities, but not every city needs an industrial zone. All right, finally pop 10 over here. Oh, barbs. Yikers. This city is currently generating 120 of our almost 200 gold per turn. All right, Golden Age, huzzah! And that'll get even better here. Yes! Thank you. Loyalty is happening again. It doesn't hurt that Teddy actually went into a Dark Age, so that should give us plenty of time to get these guys fully loyal. This is kind of cute too. You can add in an extra 4 production per city. I never find that Heartbeat is quite worth it. I'd almost always rather have the gold. I mean, Pedro's loyalty wasn't ever really a thing, I don't think. I think it was all coming from this. But you guys are right. Notable. Can we make peace yet? Apparently not. Only about 10 gold per turn out of that. Sometimes it takes a turn to register though. So hopefully it'll be more than that. Oh, there we go. See, sometimes it takes a second. So we went from what, 195 gold per turn? So that dedication added in 60 gold per turn. Oh, right, because the emergency, they won't make peace. Ha! Well, he will. Technically. I want the city to be big. No, yeah, the war is definitely a big fat phony. This guy got pulled in from an emergency perspective, was just kind of voted that way, and then he doesn't have any resources to actually challenge me. So it is a little bit of a big fat phony. Haven't checked in on these guys in a little bit. Nothing there. Oh, okay. This would be all right. Australia at 4.6. So we should actually be in line for this one. Don't really know what we're going to do with it, I guess. I couldn't help it, Thalia. I didn't mean to. It was Comcast. I want this. 4 amenities is really nice for us at the moment. How is that city, how is Rio happy with -4 war awareness? Yeah, this city doesn't need the workshop factory, so I'm going to skip that. Don't know what that was. What was it? There goes Petra. Turn 169. Nice. Yes, indeed, Hogue. I'm weirdly excited for the Norway game. I haven't played Norway in a bit. I don't often like prep for games because I find that like all I do is set myself up for like anguish, because I'll roll, get a good game going to like practice, and then I'll be like, I just wish this were the game that we were playing on the live stream. And so I don't often do that. But sometimes you need to, like, just to figure out your timings and stuff. So what kind of map are you thinking? It's a surprise. I do know which map I'm going to pick with Norway, though. It is a surprise. And then I've also committed to redoing my ranks this weekend. So we will begin Monday with a discussion of all of my rankings, because they are a little bit outdated. About turn 230 with Korea. I think it's going to be longer than that. I think it's going to be more like 260. Yep, domination or religion are both good with Norway. It's actually somewhat flexible these days. Some of the benefit, I don't want to spoil it, because I have some ideas. Oh right, these guys. Kind of forgot about them. Could have used them to help secure this. Why did I not even think about that? Because I'm a dum-dum. You got... I don't really want any of this. I guess I can just go with Space Initiative in anticipation of it. No, I know. Sometimes, like I do, we've done sub 200 science victories, and so you win at like, you know, turn 1500, and you're like, or when it's supposed to be 1500 AD, and you're like, wait a minute. Why is Reyna unavailable? She got neutralized by a spy. The governorship, is it the cities you capture were in the capture? Wait, what? What's the question? The governor screen, the cities you capture were in all caps versus cities in normal cases. Is that a bug? Oh, yeah. I don't know. That seems weird. I need both these. We'll go amenities for garrisoned units. Keep our science. Influence points here are fine. Wonders and builders as well. I still haven't decided if I'm happy that I took over Brazil or not. I don't think I am. It felt so bad. 4 turns on chemistry though. Science is cruising. Wow. What? My Hwacha can't one-shot a Barbarian Quadrine? Weird. Really weird. Got to keep an eye on these great people. Nah, it's way too late to settle cities. Settling a city at this point, like, let's even say there's 100 turns left on the game, it's not going to change the rate at which you finish. And that's generally the reason to do something like that. Just to finish faster. Which is rarely a goal of mine. Get off my trade route, dude. Get off it. Yeah, settling late cities for strategics is fine. I'm with you there. And the one scientific city-state we had died. Cool. Cool.
My man.
Let's get that. Trilerian, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. That went there. Oh, well. They are not in the Steam mods. That's why you couldn't find them, Laura Tora. All you have to do is go into Options, Interface, Show Yields, and HUD Ribbon. It's in the base game these days. You're very welcome. No problemo. I should go after Oxford here. Just because there are chops. I actually want to harvest this wheat. They need a bunch of builders here for population and stuff. Just getting our science buildings. Pretty straightforward. This is the worst. Panama Canal? Nah, not in this type of a game. I don't think so. $10 yield farm. Feels good. Really? Was the last time I built Panama? I think we did it once for the memes in a Canada game. Get our intelligence agency now. There we go. Grow, my capital, grow. Only growth. How many civs are there for the marathon and how many are left to go? Most of them. So checking in on our order. This is our order. And we are here. So we've got a ways. Got a ways to go. Just that, I guess. Shush, shush, Atlas. You know, I don't know. I said I was going to play both Eleanors originally, and now I'm wondering if that's not a great idea. I don't know. Do you guys want to see both Eleanors back to back? Why am I building so many farms? Just cuz. Later, Shots. Thank you for hanging out, buddy. We'll see you later. Both. Okay, everybody wants both. Seems like. But I do want all of my cities to be pop 10. So yeah, that's kind of why. Am I skipping any civ that has 2 leaders? No. Try to flip it with at least one. I can't tell you how much I was excited for that strategy and how much I actually hate it. Not a fan of the loyal. Like it's not on Deity. Not on Deity. It just doesn't work for us. Ours better. Gold's looking okay. It's fun on Deity, but you actually can't start doing it until you got the game in the bag. Yeah, which means I don't want to do it. Sure. Nice, Cope. Sounds about right. But in some cases, I'm building farms for housing. In some cases, it's just my OCD because it took so long for us to get to this stage. I normally like to be at this, like, fixing up your city stage about 50 turns earlier. But we went to war instead. All right, so now we can get research labs. We could also just save all our money with our pretty good gold per turn, and potentially just buy research labs once we get to democracy. Although democracy is so far away. Why is my culture so bad in this game? Useless. Glad we're not getting that one. Okay. Yeah, I've built too few theater squares. I'm aware. I knew that was rhetorical, frankly. Need these cities to get to pop 10. Try Big Ben. That'd be pretty good for if we're gonna buy. If we are gonna go ahead and buy all the stuffs. Culture mainly for getting the best governments. So there are a couple reasons you want culture. And yes, governments are a huge part of it. But that's true for every game regardless, right? That's why culture is a very, very valuable economy, especially early on. So yes, getting to things like Merchant Republic, getting to democracy. Like, look at how far away from that we are. We're not even going to get to that before turn 200. But mostly, like, the biggest one is getting all the way up here to globalization. E-commerce is nice for production and gold, but then also 5% per science, 5% science per city state you're suzerain of. That can really help you finish off the game. So he's got a unit there. Should I be scared? Buy some archaeological museums? Maybe. I think either way, we're waiting to democracy. Oh, dear. I was going to try to get in there and pillage some things. Might as well get some benefit out of it. You can't capture great people. It just goes back into his territory, so it doesn't do anything. So natural wonders. That's the best one. Yeah. If we were to step on this, it would just go back here. Wow, Jaywalk. Wow. Rude. I gave the people what they want. I've built some wonders. I did a war, an ill-advised war. Or whatever. If it's Brazil, okay. So Brazil's great person goes elsewhere, obviously. These watches don't feel very powerful to me. All right, shaved off 3 turns there. So now if I culture bomb, it doesn't count. It'll only take the 1. I could culture bomb this. I don't really care. It's too cute to matter. Oh, I can't even because they have their 2 districts. So that was never an option. Dang. Is there a difference between bulldozing something and then building something on that tile and just building something with the automatic? Yes. You don't get the yields if you just override. Just like settling on something. Basically nothing happens. So you lose all the production. Okay. Hey, Mara. Flight we're going to be able to boost, aren't we? Rocketry. This is not really what I want to be doing. We'll save Darwin once we get that Eureka.
All the best romance.
I could save this. It's just a fish tile. I don't really care. That's not much of a trade route. Wow, really? I guess. How'd I piss off John? By existing. What's up, Dat? All right, I guess we build our research labs. Seems fine.
إركوني أشريك أرجوناهي تاكا آوي أشريك أرجسيم.
So many demands.
However beautiful the struggle.
What are you doing here? Hey. All right. Can we end this? You guys are so annoying. Yeah, this doesn't need to be here for sure. But also, part of the reason you get farms too is to allow these cities to keep growing. In a science game these days, you want a lot of good cities. And cities can't really be good without population. Although when you're housing capped, food is bad. There we go. Back to 8 of 10. Even Gandhi's making demands of me. What is my life?
The industrial heart of Germany practically stopped beating. Hardly anyone worked. Hardly anything ran. The population of the Ruhr area had to be supported by the rest of the country.
Alrighty. So there's Ruhr.
There is no shame in deterrence. Having a weapon is very different from actually using it.
It is nationalism which engenders.
Okay. So now let's go ahead and use our scientists to try to get to rocketry. So we will use this guy. Gets us 2,000 science.
For once you have tasted radio is the
Oh boy, we have some upset cities. Alright, these are reasonably priced now. Cool. Use our faith for that. So I guess that's basically taking over Pedro, paying off a little bit. Aluminum? Aluminum is everywhere. Huzzah, dude. Yes. Hooray. Do I consider building encampments to store more aluminum? Yes, and I probably will do that at some point here. Yeah, certain great scientists will give that boost, basically, Thalia, and then otherwise you have to spy on somebody and steal their tech. Somebody like you'd have to line it up like this. You can steal tech boosts with the spies. It's actually relevant for exactly what I'm about to do. Although I think I'm gonna go steal money.
little bits.
I've been away too long, but I brought back warm wishes.
Aw. As long as you didn't like come back with the flu or something. Thank you for the 100 bits, my friend. How you doing? Good to see you. And it's okay. I know you don't love me anymore. It's fine. I've made peace with that. What do we do here? City-states are not our friends, really. I don't know what to do. What to do with that guy? Oh. Really? This is what you want to do?
Also, here's the flu.
You jerk. Thank you, Maestro. Thank you for the bits, my friend. No thank you for that flu, though. That's just rude. See ya, Unsung. I'm also getting a haircut today. All right, you guys, let's put a cut in here. That was, we were doing stuff. Our culture's a little bit better. I really want to do a, like a culture first science game and see where we wind up. We'll do that at some point. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you all in the next one.